Okay, now I can see the room. Okay, so welcome back everyone to Anger, Sadness, and Envy, the Rampancy podcast. My name is Narcogen. I'm the webmaster of Bungie fan site Rampancy.net. I'm here with Blackstar of Blackstar Productions.
Hi.
And we're here continuing our Let's Play of Bungie's classic sci-fi shooter Marathon, originally made for the Mac and now available for Mac, PC, and Linux computers at source.bungie.org. And we're listening to Craig Hardgrove's remix of Alex Seropian's original soundtrack, and we're in the third level of Marathon called Never Burn Money. Now this level is interesting for a couple different reasons, one of which is it's the first to introduce a flying enemy in the Marathon universe, the Wasp character, and the second thing is because there's a very difficult to reach, very difficult to comprehend terminal on this level called the Gheritt White terminal, and in single player this would be really hard to include in a playthrough because it's a difficult place to get out of. We're going to try and get out if we can without using that trick, but I'm betting we're probably going to fail. So in any case, now we're not going to use this save terminal because those don't work in co-op, but the first terminal is here, so we'll take a look at that. Okay, so this is Leela, and again, as we guessed last time, this is going to be about fixing the automated drones aboard the Marathon to help us fight the incoming aliens. And basically, Leela's telling us here that we're going to go to several different locations around this level to pick up some chips that we're going to use, and then we're going to put them into places in the next level. Looks like the way out is behind us here. And here they come. Watch out behind you as well. We're probably going to see a slightly higher enemy count in this level than we have in some of the previous ones. Oh, end of the hall. In fact, we might even want to start using fists a little to try and conserve some ammunition. Okay, there's a terminal. Now this terminal here is the exit terminal, but we're not going to be able to use it until we collected all the chips.
Behind us. There's somebody through the airlock, I think.
Probably. Yep. Yeah, where'd you go?
Oh, down to the hallway to the left.
Oh, okay. Oh, there's ammunition. Okay, now I think I found the first locker. Yep, and there's our first chip. Right here. So I've got that now. Any more? Okay, there's another terminal here, but there's not another drawer. Let's see what the terminal has to say. Okay, it's just an error message.
But somebody has a cell phone on.
Not me.
Must be me.
Okay, and it's telling us here that there's another part of the level where there's an elevator we can use that will reach some other locations. And it says here, okay, the third chip will be there. So we already found one. There's a second one somewhere else, and this will be the last one. We'll have to go up an elevator to get it. But meanwhile, let's check out the rest of this level down here. Ah, here's another locker. And looks like that one's empty. Ah, some more enemies. Okay, I am not going to use fists on the orange guys. I don't think. Oh, well, actually, that worked pretty well. Ow.
Well, you jumped in front of me.
Well, that's true. I did. Some more ammunition there if you want it.
Yes, please.
And some more lockers. I think maybe the second chip might be here, or it might just be some... Ah, okay, there it is, the second chip. And I think these other lockers either will just be empty, or they might have like a piece of ammo in them. Yeah, there we go. There's a piece. There's some ammunition. Okay, so let's check out the left side. Make sure we didn't miss anything over here. Oh, it's just a dead end. And there is something through there, but it looks like we'll have to access it from upstairs. So I think we can go back upstairs now. I think we've got everything that's down here.
Yeah, this is where I was before.
Yes.
See a rotating cylinder of some kind. Looks like ship mechanics.
Yeah, I think those are there. Those are just decorative, essentially. Those are not an elevator. Oh, okay. And here is a here's a machine gun. Now, if you're not going to attempt the grenade hop out of the room, then I should take the MA-75.
Okay.
So I'll be the one killing myself.
Sounds like a plan.
Although you'll probably have to die as well.
You say that, but...
Yeah, I do. Okay, so let me go down here. And has this been cleared? Because this, I believe, is the elevator pad that we need to access to go up. It's right here. Yep. I'll wait for you to come up. There we go. And right around the corner as usual. People may have noticed that one of the things that Marathon likes to do is to set up little ambushes like that. They will open up a corridor, they'll put a terminal there to draw your gaze, and right around where you're not looking there'll be an enemy there. And it's a little bit different than some of the other games of the same age, for instance Doom. What Marathon does not usually do is monster closets. They don't open up secret doors where little rooms with no doors or windows, you know, with an enemy just sitting in there waiting for you to walk by. But they will use the normal geometry to kind of conceal enemies from your field of view when you enter a play area. And a compiler too, wow.
Oh, I'm out of ammo.
Alright, well... There you go. And yeah, as we can see, enemy count a little bit higher than some of the previous levels we've been at. Okay, now this switch, if I remember, this switch will activate the other set of elevators we need to go up and get the other piece. Yep. That raises the central elevator. And okay, now there's no one here. I think there's another button we have to press. I'll go down and press the other button. No, not that one. Ah, this one. Okay, so I've hit the
button. There's a chip that I got.
Yeah, basically I pushed a button up here that should have opened up another door down there.
And there's a terminal down over here. It's another message from Leela saying, "Good job."
And also, is that a recharge terminal or is that just a bit of nonsense? There
I think it's just an information terminal. Want to come and read it? Oh. Well, and that was the third level there. That was quick. No, it was a teleporter.
Yeah, that was the end. I think basically is once you've got the third chip, any one of several terminals that you hit will exit the level. So if you intend, yeah, let me just save that file. if you intend to go access the other terminal in the other area, you have to go do that before you hit any of the other terminals. What I have noticed is that there is obviously something left in Halo's code or in Bungie engines in general that have some vague similarities. If you recall, when they added network co-op and film recording back into the Halo engine with Halo 3, Bungie mentioned that these two things were related and that solving one problem made both features available. Marathon, of course, had those features. Marathon 2 had online co-op and Marathon 1 had film recording. And there's one similarity between the three of them is that if you remember when we did the Halo 3 podcast, you couldn't use a recorded Halo film in which you access a terminal because the terminal would break
it.
Well,
yeah, unfortunately.
That's also true in the current LF1 builds of Marathon, in that if you play a solo game and use a save terminal, now not a computer terminal, but a save terminal, that breaks the recorded film. So, for instance, if I start a solo level and I save my game and then I quit, and then I reload my saved game and continue, and then quit, if I save the recording of my second play session, that film is not valid, and the game will actually just restart you as if you're playing level 1, even if you're playing a different level. So basically, for doing podcasts, the best way of doing it is a co-op game.
Oh, absolutely, I agree.
Okay, so now we're going to ignore everything, and we're just going to go. Well, we're going to have to kill some of the enemies, obviously, but
no, I can just ignore them.
Okay, I'm going to go right up the elevator here. Okay. And I think we'll probably have to, we'll probably have to fight a few guys here in the hallway. Okay, but what we're looking for here is just beyond the point where this hallway has this little corner. We're going to have to fight some of these guys. Maybe even a lot of these guys. Ow. It's really hard to dodge in these hallways. Even this hallway seems pretty broad, but it's difficult to dodge when we're both in the same areas. Okay, so let's do our best Doom player impression here. We have to slide along the walls and look for the secret door, which is over here. Now be careful, don't fall down the hole. At least not yet. Okay, and I'm already out of pistol bullets. Oh, you know what? I can't do this without... We have to go back for the MA-75.
Well, that's what I thought we were going to get first.
Yeah, we could not do that without the MA-75. Where was it?
Oh, it was at the end of the hall.
That they would place the weapon really close to where you were going to use it. And here, they haven't done that.
Yeah, there's a billion things in here.
They're not trying to make it that easy. Are there? Oh yeah. Okay. Yeah, this guy's just like wandering around up here. Yeah, because we didn't bother cleaning out everything before we...
I've got a million guys on me right now. Oh, that's funny.
Okay. Okay, now where was that silly gun?
It was in one of these side rooms.
No, not there. Oop. Ah, there it is.
Yeah, see?
Should make a note of that. Alright, so... Now we'll go back up to the secret door. There's just some guys around here. I'm not going to bother with them, though.
Well, I can't seem to change weapons. What's the default key? What's the default key?
R.
No, I thought I picked up some ammo. Oh, that wasn't ammo just for you, was it?
Probably. You probably picked up some MA75 ammo, but you don't have one. And again,
Right.
you know, if we were playing a single continuous solo playthrough, you know, this would be the second MA75, so that the second player would have one at this point. But because we're coming into each game without a saved game from a previous level, we only have the starting weapons. So
No, we can't have nice things.
most levels, only one of us is going to have a good weapon.
Yeah, that's disappointing.
Oop, I think you walked away from the door. Or are you looking?
I'm looking at the
around
lift.
for something.
Yeah, I'm over by the airlock door. Where's the lift? There it is.
Here,
I knew it was around someplace.
okay. And we'll head back over to the secret door. Which is not so...
It's not so secret anymore. Everybody knows about it now. So I guess this is the forerunner of the buggers?
Well, it could be the buggers.
Well, if you think about it.
I mean, you know, they are kind of insect-like, but then again, the four themselves are also kind of insect-like.
They
Okay,
were
now we
making
can
the
see
bugs back in the
we can see
day.
here on the motion tracker. There's some other enemies moving around down there. I also know that to the left, in the darkness, are also a bunch of four with melee, not with melee weapons, with ranged weapons. They have those shock staffs, and the idea that you get, and this is described in the Marathon spoiler guide, we'll put up a link to that for everybody if they want it, is that you're going to jump down here on this ledge, or rather I am. Actually, we should probably both go down.
Why? I don't have a weapon. I can't get back up.
Oh, you don't have a weapon? Well, no, we don't need to get back up because we'll die. But the thing is, those enemies will most likely kill you unless you take them out really quickly, so then there won't be anybody to climb back up.
Well, I don't want to die.
And yeah, but if I die, I'll lose the weapon down there, and it won't be able to do it. So we need you to jump down the ledge and take out the enemies, and then I'll jump down after you and do the thing.
Why do I get the feeling that you just want me to go down there and kill the enemies, and then I'll die, and then you'll go on with the game?
Yes, that's exactly what I want. So you see the ledge there, and that's you missed the ledge.
What ledge?
It's the only lit thing down there. It's the thing with the button.
You just said jump down. You didn't say jump down on a ledge.
Yeah, I did.
You didn't.
We're recording this, you know. Well, actually, if you manage to kill them all down there, it really doesn't matter that you missed the ledge. Anything else down there?
I'm looking around. I don't see anything. And also,
Okay, well,
my hand seems to be glowing for some reason.
Oh, okay. Well, now you've made it impossible. You've got the invulnerability.
All I did was fall down. What do you mean I made it impossible?
You touched the invulnerability, which basically you need in order to do this. Well, not necessarily need, but it makes it a lot easier. Okay, so I won't be invulnerable when we do this, but now the thing is, in order to access the terminal, you have to execute a grenade climb against this wall where you can see the terminal up there. You can see how high this thing is, and the idea basically is to just kind of run at this wall and fire multiple grenades at it until the successive explosions raise you to the level of that other ledge. And that's the only way to get to the terminal and the only way out of the room. And of course, if you're invulnerable, it doesn't matter how many grenades you fire, you won't die. I don't have the invulnerability, and yours is worn off. What I do have, however, is a triple shield. And if I do it correctly, that might be enough to reach that terminal. And if I don't, I'll just die. And eventually we'll run out of grenade ammo and won't be able to do anything at all. But once we die, we respawn outside this area, which of course in a solo level would not be true. You just have to restart a save game. Because unlike modern shooters, Marathon does not let you respawn in a single player. When you die, that's it. You just go back to your last save game. And no, I completely failed at doing that. I now have no shield left, and yeah.
Well, now that Narcogen is dead, I now have his weapon and can now at least be, well, loaded.
But you did not hit. You did not hit the invulnerability, and you did not hit the 3 times shield recharger, which means there's no way for you to get out of this room at all, except by dying.
You say that.
Because it's true.
Yep. Well, I actually got pretty far. Well, for some reason, you can actually scale up the left wall to a certain, almost to look as if you're at a position where you can jump it. But my shields were so low that I wouldn't have survived one blast anyway. So.
Nope.
Well, thank you all for joining us on this lovely suicide mission. If you'd like to see more suicide missions in the future, be able to tune into Rampancy.net's podcast of Anger, Sadness, and Stupidity.
All right, now I've got the weapon back here. Let's. Oop! Did you stop the?
I thought we were quitting.
No, I was gonna try it again.
Because I'm dead.
Okay, I killed myself.
Oh, sorry. Anyway, we could be stuck doing that for hours.
Yeah. Well, anyway, okay. Then we won't go through the whole level text, but that terminal there is called the Gheritt White terminal. It's one of the strangest and the longest in the game, and it's basically a narrative about a person called Gheritt White. It's a little bit on the surreal side, and a lot of people have speculated for many, many years about what the meaning of this terminal actually is. And what we'll find out over the course of Marathon is that the security officer, who's the protagonist of the story, may or may not be a cyborg who's created from the body of a dead, reanimated body of a dead soldier. Gheritt White appears to have been someone who's had something done to himself and who's also spent some time in prison. And so there's some speculation that Gheritt White may be the cyborg, maybe the security officer. Some people also think that maybe, like AIs in Halo are originally derived from human personalities, that Gheritt White may have been the basis for Durandal. Durandal we still haven't met yet, but he's going to become an increasingly large part of the story, starting with the very next level. And we'll see you all then.
Thanks for joining us.